2, 1.
Here we go!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Thursday and I'm Yolanda Nal and I will be your host for today. I hope you have your dancing shoes ready and that you have tickets for Adam Tas on either Friday or Saturday night. And if you do, I will see you there. Before we head into today's interview and the news, today's riddle. What can fill a room but takes up no space? Next up, we have the news.
Hallo, dis Adam Tas hier, so ek is baie opgewonde en ek sien vreeslik uit daarna om julle te sien die 20ste en die 21ste Mei in Windhoek by Vegkop, waar vir julle 'n lekker konsert gaan hou. Kaartjies is beskikbaar natuurlik by e-ticket en dit is R200 as jy nou bespreek en R250 as jy by die hekke koop. Ek sien vir jou in Windhoek, Namibië, kom vir jou kuier. Ek is mal oor Namibië, ek sien dit as my tweede land, ek kan maar net so wel daar kom bly, ons het soveel konserte al in die verlede daar gedoen, en die mense dra ons absoluut op hulle hande. Julle Namibiërs het 'n gasvryheid, wat 'n bate is, wat julle moet oppas, en ons waardeer dit elke keer as ons daar kom kuier. Dit is natuurlik belangrik dat kunstenaars, musikante, hulle platforms gebruik, hulle stemme gebruik, hulle skepings gebruik in musiek, om groot issues aan te spreek in die lewe en toegang vir kinders tot basiese dienste soos skool toe gaan en onderrigmateriaal, daar's nie so 'n debat daaroor nie, dit moet so wees en dis 'n basiese reg en natuurlik sal ek daarvoor beklei.
On Friday, the 20th of May, the world celebrates Bee Day. On this day, Anton Jansa, the pioneer of beekeeping, was born back in 1734. The purpose of the International Day is to acknowledge the roles that bees play for our ecosystems. The main purpose is to spread awareness of the significance of bees and other pollinators for our survival. Simply proclaiming World Bee Day does not do much for the bees, and the main work of safeguarding their existence still needs to be undertaken. According to worldbeeday.org.au, bees are important for our livelihood as they help to pollinate most of the crops we eat and many that feed farm animals. There are over 20,000 species of bees that exist. Native bees has co-evolved with our unique native flora over thousands of years. Bees are also the keystone species that play a vital role in preserving ecosystem health. Bees provide essential pollination services for plants, and maintaining plant diversity supports other essential ecosystem services, including helping to regulate climate, purify air and water, and build soil, as well as recycle nutrients. To celebrate, the Zero Waste store in Namibia will have an event this coming Thursday on the 19th of May with Pulani Burmeister, who will offer a detailed presentation about bees, honey and health benefits. It takes place at the Zero Waste store in Windhoek at 6 p.m. Entrance is $40 Namibian. Since 2020, the Ministry of Health and Social Services and the Robert Koch Institute, the German Public Health Institute, have been collaborating through a twinning project. Through this partnership, an emergency support project was initiated during the largest COVID-19 wave in Namibia, when a sharp increase in hospitalizations of COVID-19 patients and deaths occurred. This project was a close collaboration between the Health Ministry, the RKI, the University of Namibia, and the Research Centre Borstel. It focused on providing additional SARS-CoV-2 testing capacities and supporting genomic sequencing for the identification of circulating variants of concern, as well as providing ventilation therapy equipment and consumables. According to Pietronella Masabane, Deputy Executive Director of the Ministry and Namibian Project Lead, an important lesson learned from this pandemic is that having a national public health institute would strengthen the epidemic and pandemic response capabilities and thus enhance overall health security in Namibia. In the same vein, head of RKI's Information Center for International Health and Protection and German project lead Andreas Janssen emphasized that well-established working relationships with partner in Namibia and Germany through the Twinning project enabled this needs-based pandemic response support. The Namibia Oncology Center's new facilities house one of the most versatile and technologically advanced radiotherapy treatment modules in the world. With facilities like these, there is hope for those diagnosed with cancer. This was the message from Namibia's Vice President Nangolo Mbumba at the official opening of Namibia's Oncology Center in Kommersdal, which he described as a milestone in the ongoing efforts to bring hope to cancer sufferers who require treatment and radiotherapy. Mbumba stressed that the country's health sector is critical to the overall national development. According to him, Namibia has been dependent on neighboring countries for several years for access to certain specialized services for cancer sufferers. Namibia was behind in providing reliable treatment for cancer patients, but with the opening of the NOC's first branch in 2015 in the capital, some of the treatment options became available. However, this was not enough to serve the increasing number of patients, and services were further extended to Swakopmund.
Hi there, this is Rian Smith, and I'll be performing at VIS Stadium at the Verkop on the 21st of May, along with Adam Tas and Vaughan Arons for a beautiful event put together. It's a lovely charity thing, so please get your tickets online and come join us at VIS Stadium on the 21st of May.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we are talking home decor and we are talking to the owner, are you the owner?
Yeah.
Of Millennial Homes. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Quickly tell me, when did you start Millennial Homes?
Okay, so Millennial Homes was officially registered in 2019, but we only really started operations in 2020 because initially I was in the tourism business, but then with the pandemic I had to close down that business and then moved to Windhoek. I used to live in Swakopmund.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then I moved to Windhoek, and then that's when Millennial Homes really picked up. So yeah, it was registered officially in 2019.
What exactly do you offer your clients?
Okay, so Millennial Homes initially was registered as a business to just provide like wallpaper, vinyl wallpaper. Currently on the market we have this paper wallpaper that tears easily, it can get wet, it's not waterproof. So I came across this vinyl wallpaper that was really nice. I mean, once you put it on the wall, you heat it with a heat gun.
Okay.
It literally melts onto the wall like a paint with a pattern. Yes, so it's waterproof and it lasts 10 to 15 years.
Sure.
So that was the initial product that we were offering our clients. But then with the pandemic last year and with the loss of jobs, I just figured, okay, currently we are importing so much product, but we're not really making an impact. I'm just making an income for myself and my employees. And then what about everybody who's losing jobs? So I figured, okay, we'll then add another department to the business, which is now Millennial Homes Lifestyle, where we manufacture like designer chairs. We have the bar stools and the little couches for the house, but yeah, it's just chairs. But at least that way I'm able to employ artisans, people who are losing jobs, people who are on the streets who don't have jobs. And yeah, we have around Six artisans,
Wow,
not
that's amazing.
yeah, not permanently employed. We have two that are on the payroll, and the others are just like part-time whenever we need them. But at least you are making an impact that way instead of just importing.
If we go back to the wallpapers, is this something you can DIY yourself, or do you need installation?
No, so the wallpaper, most of the time our clients will ask whether they can do it themselves. So the wallpaper it has a contact paper behind that you just peel off, and then you can just DIY it yourself. It's really easy. We usually just send the clients installation instructions.
Okay.
Yeah.
What inspires you when it comes to your sense of business?
I think my inspiration really comes from just making a difference, right? Beautiful homes, yes, but mostly just being able to create a business that can employ people, because our problem in our country at the moment is high unemployment, especially amongst the youth. If you can come up with a very innovative idea and offer employment while doing it, and also just take along other people and inspire other young people to do the same, because everybody is waiting for the government to offer them jobs. I mean, there's never going to be enough jobs for everybody. So the idea is I want to inspire other young people to think like job creators and not just job seekers. Yeah.
And then finally, you recently made a donation towards the Central Hospital in Windhoek. Why did you decide to do that, and what was the donation all about?
Okay, so the past 2 years, I've spent quite a lot of time in hospital wards, hospital rooms, due to personal situations with friends, sick loved ones. And I know the feeling of just being in a dull place, day in, day out, waiting for the results of a loved one, a sick child. So due to that experience, I decided that, okay, you know what, I want to do something for the walls in the children's ward at the hospital, just to brighten it up, because it's not just for the children, but for the mothers who have to sit here every day waiting for their babies to be released. It's already a lot of turmoil that they're going through emotionally. So it was a great idea to just brighten up the walls and just make it a brighter place, I guess. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time, and good luck with everything that you have going on.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to give your house a nice spruce up, now you need to go to Millennial Homes Facebook page and check out what she has on offer.
Yeah, I'll be waiting for you.
Hey there, it's me, Vaughan. You can catch me live at the African Child Development Trust's Sounds of Caring with Rian Smit and Adam Tas on the 20th and the 21st of May. I'm on the 20th, Rian's on the 21st, and Adam is on both days, so it's going to be a lekker jaw. You can get your tickets at etickets.my.na, that's etickets.my.na. Catch you there.
Vandag stel ons voor dat julle 'n draai gaan maak by Adam Tas Vrydag of Saterdag aand, en hier is Adam Tas om presies vir jou te sê hoekom jy daar moet wees.
Hallo, dis Adam Tas hier, en ek is baie opgewonde en ek sien vreeslik uit daarna om julle te sien die 20ste en die 21ste Mei in Windhoek by Vegkop, waar vir julle 'n lekker konsert gaan hou. Kaartjies is beskikbaar natuurlik by e-ticket en dit is R200 as jy nou bespreek, en R250 as jy by die hekke koop. Ek sien vir jou in Windhoek, Namibia, kom vir jou kuier. Ek is mal oor Namibië. Ek sien dit as my tweede land. Ek kan maar net sowel daar kom bly. Ons het soveel konserte al in die verlede daar gedoen. En die mense dra ons absoluut op hulle hande. Julle Namibiërs het 'n gasvryheid wat 'n bate is wat julle moet oppas en ons waardeer dit elke keer as ons daar kom kuier. Dit is natuurlik belangrik dat kunstenaars, musikante hulle platforms gebruik, hulle stemme gebruik, hulle skepings gebruik in musiek om groot issues aan te spreek in die lewe en toegang vir kinders tot basiese dienste soos skool toe gaan en onderrigmateriaal, daar's nie eens 'n debat daaroor nie. Dit moet so wees en dis 'n basiese reg en natuurlik sal ek daarvoor beklei.
For today's life hack, if you want to figure out if your eggs are still fresh or very bad, simply place them in a glass of water. If they rise to the top, they need to be tossed out. If they sink to the bottom, they are fresh and ready to go. Next up, Jeanette Diergaard for your Flex Minute.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, welcome to another exciting edition.
We know that violence against women and girls is pervasive everywhere in the world. So now imagine a conflict breaks out, or a natural disaster happens, or a global pandemic like the one we have seen since 2020 breaks out. Institutions are often focused on addressing this crisis. And in conflict settings, some of the institutions that are responsible for protecting women's rights collapse. The United Nations and UN Women work around the world to address some of these challenges. We make sure that women and girls who are victims of violence access services, including justice, health, psychosocial support, and reintegration. We also work to address the root causes that generate violence, for example, addressing harmful social norms and masculinities.
We can prevent violence against women before it happens. It means tackling the root causes of violence, working with men and boys to end power over women, which is often normalized and justified. Transforming these root causes and preventing violence needs political commitment and leadership, laws and policies that promote gender equality, investments in women's organizations, and resources for prevention work. But prevention also starts with you. You can start by educating yourself. Speak out when you get a chance. Advocate for survivors' rights and always listen to survivors. Preventing violence against women and girls before it actually happens is the most effective way of ending it. So let's start now.
Everyone, and welcome back to Flex Minutes. I'm Jeanette Diergaard. Now today I will be showing you guys variations of sumo squats. Sumo squats, basically just standing hip width apart, a little bit more than hip width apart, with your toes pointed outwards, not inwards, outwards, okay, and go down into a deep squat. Okay, that is a sumo squat. Now the really cool variations that you can do with this one is, well, you can literally go on the balls of your feet and work those calf muscles. So let's go on the tippy toes and let's go down. If it's difficult to stay on your tippy toes or on the balls of your feet, then what you do is you go down as you come up on the balls of your feet. Okay, so keep your body straight. Try and, squeeze those abs and your glutes so that you can keep your balance and not fall over while doing this. Obviously, another thing that you can do with sumo squats, you can add a jump to it. All right, so there's nothing to it but to jump through it. So if it hurts, just jump. So that is what you can do, guys. This is a normal squat jump, but it depends on you. If you want to do your squat jump with your legs closer to each other, then you do that. But if you want to do a sumo squat and you want to jump, then you can do that as well. But remember to engage your calf muscles, go on the balls of your feet, and maybe one day you'll get Keita from binne en buite. I will see you all next time.
Do you know what can light up a whole room but takes up no space? Yes, light. We will be back again tomorrow with a brand new In Today, and we are celebrating World Bee Day, so please join us again tomorrow. Goodbye.